and I'm back in Watcher of Realms and kind of getting the lay of the land here. Looks like we have in our mine 2 Insignia of Endurance 3s, 2 Mithrils, 2,150 gold, 13 stamina, and 1,600 hero XP potions. Alright, got that knocked out. I've done a few things off and on throughout the day, just kind of doing some auto battling type stuff, things like that. But there's still plenty to do here. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly what I ought to do first, but I think I'm going to hop over here and look at my my results. So we got the Arrival of Heroes. Ended up coming out on top of in that. And we're going to claim 10 Frost Devourer shards, 1 legendary steel crystal, and 6 rare summoning crystals from that, which is very cool. I like it a lot. Then we have Holt in the Sands, which I don't even really remember what that was for. But we get 5 more Frost Devourer shards and 1 rare summoning crystal for our third place placement, I guess. Third place reward, how about that? Currently we have running the Forgotten Palace. Forgotten Palace is about doing Gear Raid 3, which right now you can turn on something, and I cannot think of the name of it. It's like Tireless Adventurer or something like that mode, and you get double the rewards for double the stamina cost. What that means is that you don't have to use your auto fight. You're using the same number of auto fights as you would for half the fights for the same amount of reward, which helps in a number of the events that are running today, including Forgotten Palace. So currently first place in that. I'm sure I'll be overtaken. I haven't really laid into it too hard, I would say. So I don't expect that to continue. Let's see what we have over here. We're at 252,000 out of 300,000 gold that we need to obtain from the mine to be able to level this up. I do want to work on that if I can, but it's also 11 o'clock and I don't, want to go to bed at some point tonight, so something else to consider. There's also something in the events here. Looks like it's zombie invasion, which I have interest in doing, but yet again, I don't really have the time I would like to devote to it. I also have in the Frostball Jamboree the Winter Lodge, and I've built up 4 of the Frost Trial Keystones, and I haven't dealt with them yet. For now, we're going to go to the Winter Lodge and try to do this, because it's kind of a daily reset thing. So let's go to Start Business. And, I think I've set my things, so let's just go ahead and say okay. Azor says, seems I've been eating too much meat lately. Can you give me some vegetables to balance my palate? Now, I was thinking about it, and I think that I've got this figured out. Top row is meat, second row is vegetables, third row is fruits. I think that might be how they're arranging this. It doesn't make a lot of sense from like a botanical standpoint, but I think that that's what we're doing here. You got 3 rows for 3 different sets of things. So let's cook this and see what happens. So we got a perfect vegetarian salad. He's very happy with what we got, even though, some of the things we clicked were definitely fruits, but that's okay because he thinks they're salads, or he thinks they're vegetables. It's fine. So when we have Rozak, all those who overfish should pay the price. A fruit salad will do for me. Now, okay, with that in mind, we think that the bottom row is fruit. And if we're right, then he'll be happy with what we do here, assuming I get it in the yellow. I did get it in the yellow, got the perfect vegetarian salad, and he's thrilled. He loves it. He thinks that was all, this was all fruit, that was all vegetables. We're good. Alright, now, Emerit says, chicken tastes good with any side dish as long as it's not red or purple. So we got chicken. He does not want red or purple things. So let's go with green. And, okay, he says with any side dish. Let's assume he doesn't honestly care then. Let's go with a few things here. We don't have red, we don't have purple. All should be well, right? Now, alright, I do have the thing that tells me somebody's least favorite food or something like that. So, we know he doesn't want apples. We already knew that because apples were red. Let's get to cooking. Okay, we got the perfect meat feast. and he's thrilled with it. He loved it. All right, Ingrid says, how does one maintain beautiful legs? With deep sea delicacies and succulent produce, of course. All right, so deep sea delicacies. We've got the fish, we've got the lobster. She apparently doesn't like the peppers, but who would have known that from what she said? I don't know. Deep sea delicacies and succulent produce. All right, succulent. None of these are succulents, just so you know. She doesn't like the pepper. She might like the grapes. Those are succulent, right? We like grapes. What else might be succulent? I don't know. I'm not sure what she's considering succulent. Let's go with the lemon. Grapes and lemons. Let's try it. See how it goes. We made the perfect seafood platter, and she was happy with it. She thought it was great. All right. Wonderful. Lucky break. The customer dropped this from their pocket when leaving. We return it. And we get one rare summoning crystal, which is very nice. All right. Captain Reeves says, hey, crew, how about a cocktail paired with some fresh fowl and game? All right. Fresh fowl. We need some chicken. Fresh fowl and game. We're gonna go with the beefy type thing, I assume. This is a tough question, really. I mean, fresh fowl and game. Gotta go with the meat, right, and the chicken. And then he apparently does not want the cucumbers. He wants a cocktail. Well, that is curious because I feel like I'm not sure the right answer here. What does he want for his cocktail? I'm uncertain. We're gonna go with grapes and what? I don't know. Truly, I don't. Sometimes people put onion in their cocktail. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Let's just give it a go. I mean, in all honesty, none of this makes sense. All right. Just gonna try it. We got a perfect meat feast. Does he like it? He liked it, but he didn't love it. I don't really know what he wanted there. Now we have Laurel who says, I'm a vegetarian. Just give me some vegetables, please. All right, now we've decided that this row here is the vegetable row. See if this is correct. Okay, we got the perfect vegetarian salad, and she loved it. So I'm right. I think I'm right. This has so far been good for this. Twin Fiend says, one of Twin Fiend's heads, give me some meat. I want to feast. Twin Fiend's other head, don't listen to him. Let's have some seafood instead. Well, okay, so let's just do all of the meat. You know, we got seafood, meat, and other kinds of meat. Let's do it. We got the perfect thing, and he's happy with it. He thinks it was a 5-star job. We're great chefs here. Demos says, seems I've been eating too much meat lately. Can you give me some vegetables to balance my palate? Yes, we'll give you all of the vegetables. All vegetables all the time. How about that? All right. And we got the perfect vegetarian salad. Wonderful. He's very happy with our perfect vegetarian salad. Tough break. A surprise health inspection. You were fined for not wearing gloves while cooking. Ah, man, you got the wrong guy here, okay? All right, today's earnings, we lost 50 dinner plates for that travesty. Narissa says, give me a bowl of creamy onion chicken soup. No fruit or seafood. All right, so no fruit means the bottom line is out. Seafood is out. So creamy onion chicken soup. Well, all right. I don't know what to think about that. Creamy onion chicken soup, no fruit or seafood. We're assuming they want this to be vegetables, so let's go with, I would never put pumpkin in chicken soup. Maybe peppers, and I'm having trouble with this, you know? I don't know what they want in their creamy onion chicken soup. I'll go with the cucumber because I'm not sure what to do. So let's do the cucumber and see what happens. This one is so confusing for me. Perfect meat feast, and she's very happy. She's very happy. Okay, so that worked out. This one says give me a vegetable salad. Now I think that's just this row here. it looks like we've got this right, that they think those are vegetables. Perfect vegetarian salad gave us 5 stars. This is working consistently. Nocturne says, I need plenty of protein and vitamins to stay strong. Give me more. We're going to just go with the protein. Now, that being said, there's protein and vitamins. Okay, there's protein and or vitamins in all of this. All of this has vitamins, and a lot of it has protein, but we're just going to take all the meat. Because I think maybe that's what he's talking about. He just wants meat. Let's see. Perfect Supreme Surf and Turf. He's very happy, so he just wanted some meat. And why didn't he say so? I don't know. Theowen says, I'm a vegetarian. Just give me some vegetables, please. I don't know if they know this, but vegetarians don't only eat vegetables. They will also eat fruit. But that's okay. We're going to say those are all vegetables. It's been working so far, and I think it's the way that this system is. We got the perfect vegetarian salad, and he's very, very thrilled with it. Lucky Break featured as the daily recommendation in Tia Review magazine, and that gives us 1 extra customer for the day, which is awesome. Alright. Ezrin says, heard of my title, The Emerald Flame? Make some food that matches it. Don't understand? That means red and green food. Alright, so we do not give him red or green food. He apparently also doesn't like lemons. Do you know who knew that? Not me. No idea. It's interesting. He wants red and green food. Maybe I can use my brain for a minute. Alright. So what does he want most? We're not sure, but we're going to go with the red, green, red. Why not? Looks fine. There are other red or green foods. In fact, there's an apple and there's some avocado. But we're going to go with these ones because, they're red and green. Why not? Perfect Supreme Surf and Turf. How happy is he? He's not as happy as he could have been. And maybe I should have stuck to the things that weren't just red when they were raw. Maybe that would have helped. Tough break. The noodle shop next door is under renovation and dust is blowing right in. Today's customers, -1. So we just lost the customer that we gained for no reason whatsoever except just luck. So today's performance was S. So this technique, meat on top, followed by vegetables down below it, and then fruit down below that, was very excellent. I recommend it. If you guys are doing that, it seems to work. Let's see what we have here. We got 2 rare summoning crystals and 800 luminite to claim there. Hop over to this, and I think we could do perfect knowledge, but honestly, I think we better go with the earnings increase. And in fact, I wonder if we should reset this. I don't know. I feel like I don't really need the taste insight at this point. I'm not sure. I don't think that I need to reduce the pointer speed or expand the cooking perfect area because I do fine with that. The queue-ups are great. I had to have something there, and I got the Fortune's Whim. I think that's how I ended up with it, so maybe there's nothing to do about it. I could do the perfect knowledge, but you know what? I think we're pretty okay on it. I'm going to go ahead and get the earnings increase for this. Should be good to go. Alright, let's see here. Let's pop back out of here. What's this? Oh, I guess it's just how many points everybody has been making today and historically. Well, that's very cool, very cool. Alright, let's go back out of there. It's a fun little mini game, I like it. Let's pop out of that one. And what more shall I do? Well, I haven't done the faction trials. I think we go into here and see what's going on here today. Alright, the Infernal. Now, I think we've got a decent number of Infernal comparative to last time we did this. So let's go fight. Go fight, win. And, they're all mostly low-level guys. But, hey, you know what? I will take it. I'm not gonna complain too much. I also have no idea what the stage looks like because I didn't check before I went in. So that should make it a little more difficult and fun for me to figure out. I also don't really know much about these characters, so That's fine. Let's go in. We're gonna try it. We need to do it with no hero killed. That seems unlikely, but hey, we'll give it a go. Oh, hey. Kind of halfway somewhat remember this. The Gravebound Acolyte can revive the Ripper from its faint. Oh, yes, I remember this. I was unable to do it because he just keeps pulling him up and there was just nothing I could do about it. Cool. Swift action required, Commander. Take it down. Alright, that would be phenomenal. I don't actually have a great way to do it, but I can put a Nye right there to start on that. And then, I don't know, I don't know if she's going to get hit by anybody or anything like that. Maybe I go ahead and stick Maureen here and make use of her range to kind of hit those guys as they go by. Maybe I stick Autumn here to get a little bit of healing in this area, and I'll still have room to stick Dao Chen over at Maureen if I need to. I don't have enough DPS going out, obviously, but what can I do? I mean, it's not lovely. My characters that I have to place are gonna be questionable. Apparently, the only place I can put one is there. It's not gonna work out super well, I'm afraid. I don't have any other melee guys, so I may as well stick that one there. I could go ahead and I may as well go ahead and do this and blow those guys up a little bit. It's only gonna do so good, howsoever, because I don't have... Okay, I need to stick her probably here, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? This could give a damage increase, but I don't see why I would do that yet when I need to get some more damage dealers out first, I would say. Kind of feel like I should put her there because it's a nice little spot for her range. What else do we have there? I mean, honestly, all three of them are about the same as far as this goes. Don't know that it really matters which one goes here. I could just stick him here, though, and... Yeah, maybe. Sure, why not? I have no idea if I've leveled him up at all or not. But, what's great about it is that he is within the range to get the little extra boost from Autumn. Yes, Autumn. And I may as well stick some more out because, hey, I've got them, right? Why not? All of these people are being covered currently by the healers, and got one more incoming. I think that one will make it in time to get hit. Maybe not. I don't know. Did they get hit? Did they not get hit? I think we're gonna turn that one that direction. And I don't really know much about what that guy is actually doing, which seems questionable at best. And then how long can this Xena person actually hold up to getting beaten on by this dude who's incoming? That's another question. I'm hopeful, though, that we might be able to get through this. This Sworzus, maybe he can do it. No, he's not Sworzus. He's the guy who looks like Sworzus but isn't. Don't really know who he is. He's got a name. It might be like Atrax or something. Azoth. That's the one. Azoth. Alright. So Azoth is doing just, I don't know. I don't know that he's doing particularly well. I'm not really sure. Good or bad. Indifferent. Who knows? But I tell you what we did do is we killed that girl who was over there, and I think that's got to count for something. Gonna wait for this last one to get into range before I knock this one off. And then we'll see if that does anything. Not much, I gotta tell you. It's slow going on beating these guys down. DPS of my Infernal group is questionable at best. I don't know if anybody else is going to be coming out the top, and it makes me want to withdraw them. But by that same token, I don't know that they're not going to be coming out the top, so I kind of, I'm in a bit of a quandary here. I think I'm going to make the assumption for now that they're not, and then, we'll see what happens, I suppose. There's 3 guys here. Are there like 4 guys here and I just don't see them? It's a possibility. Or there's one more coming. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Now he's going to start in on his stuff, so let's give him a boost from Autumn. And it did give us just enough time to get this girl back out. Will it be enough? I mean, that remains to be seen. But, gotta do what we gotta do here. Give it our best to go and hope it goes well. Fortunately, this person, whoever it is, Xena, is doing some damage. So there's that. And I think I better switch over to the healing stance to try to see if we can keep Xena up long enough to kill these horrible creatures who still remain. That's such a hit, though, isn't it? And here in a moment, she's going to be getting hit by 2 at once. It's just not pleasant. Ah, man. So close. It's nothing to do about it now. It's a done deal. Broke it. Broke it. Well, the thing that I can see that needs to happen in order to be able to win this is probably I need to go level up Xena a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy, but there's some things that could be done. For instance, do I have any gear on Xena? I have no idea. I may or may not have gear on Xena. Let's find Xena. Is this Xena? It is, okay. So you have gear on? You do have gear on. That's great. That's a good start. Now, how's about some upgrades? How high level can I get you? And do I want to invest in you right now when there are other options that I may want to throw things into? I mean, you know what? It looks just fine. It looks grand. Let's do it. All right. So now she's doubled her level or something like that. That ought to be good. Let's see if we have something. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. I mean, we can use some very simple promotions. When attacking targets inflicted with burning, it deals extra true damage equal to 20% of the hero's attack one time. The more stacks of burning the target is inflicted with, the higher the damage dealt, up to 40%. So that actually works very well with Anai and Arrogance. Both of them do burning damage, and Anai triggers some things off of burning damage, so that's really good. Let's see. Next, we'll when deployed, increases the hero's attack by 20% and all damage reduction by 30% for 30 seconds. Attacks also inflict burning on hit targets. Interesting. So I guess that's right after she is deployed. I mean, I'm not sure that that's going to be as helpful as it could otherwise be, because I'm probably going to just deploy her at the wrong time. Now, let's go ahead and promote that one again. And what do we have? Just some, we unlocked the Infernal Passion, which permanently increases the hero's damage by 10% with each deployment. Oh wow, that's crazy. Up to a 40% boost. That could be very, very useful. Yeah, alright, I'm for it. Overall, I'm for it. Okay. I don't have more ways to level her up right now. Let's see if there's anything I want to use. I don't really mind using a little bit of this dust. I don't think. I'm not really sure of that. I may still need some of that. Some of these guys. I've got some things that we could do some more healing. Do some more of the penetration. We could reduce the cost. That's all really good. I only have one legendary piece to use though, which is a little bit problematic. On the purple stuff, it's the dust that I'm low on consistently. And I don't know, again, I'm not sure where to put that. So it's kind of a, I don't really necessarily, I'm definitely not going to waste any skill crystals on Xena if it came to that. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe she'll be a little bit more survivable. Probably she will, and then can make it through that fight, which is all I'm really going for at the moment. I do plan on focusing on her at some point and leveling her up, but for now, I'm okay with it, just making it through this level. Let's go give that another shot and see if we can succeed a little bit better this time than we did the time before. Looks like this is pretty much the extent of it. Let's keep going. Now, I don't know exactly how I had laid them out a moment ago. What I do know is that I had an eye at the top, which made the most sense to me, and I think it's still the way I'm going to go with it. Now, I would like to put Maureen out next, because again, that just makes sense. They weren't in any danger of dying, so this time I think I will put the girl out soon and start seeing what I can do in that regard. And I wonder if I should possibly put Xena right here and try to halt him, which I didn't have a chance to do last time because I had no idea what I was doing. But if I put her right here, it's going to change the shape of this, where I put people in general thing. I think that I would want to put, perhaps I put Autumn here. This isn't great, but maybe it's okay. And I can hit Xena with some heals from here. Then I can, I can stick some others out, but I think I better get Yao Chan over here so that she can start not so much the healing as the utility portion of her abilities, I suppose you'd say. I don't think that I necessarily want... let's see, what if I go up and down with this one? I feel like this is a good spot to stop the people from incoming. Unfortunately, it's not looking great on the ability to survive these hits. Looks like Xena's going to go down, which is, pros and cons, because we kind of want Xena to go down, I think. She's, seems to me that she's kind of supposed to go down, right? Isn't that the way it is? I think so. Let's stick him, I guess, here. And then, we've got a whole second before this one gets into the right range to be hit by whatever her thing does. What does her thing do? Each attack bounces to up to 5 targets, dealing 130% damage to each. This effect lasts for 26 seconds. Interesting. Well, that's all fine and well, I suppose. Way to go. And if we can... if we can get the... Xena person back up, that seems like it would be all to the best. Almost killed off the boss. There she went. So now it's just a matter of these guys. Grave Call did not go for them, which is great. The next thing is, how do I kill the guys once they reach the bottom? Because obviously they are reaching the bottom, and I kind of have nothing to do about it. I can deploy her at the last minute down there. The trouble is, yeah, I have no way to kill these guys, really. No, it's, uh, it's a shame, but it's true. There's no way to do it. I will wait to the last second to deploy her so that she gets that little bit of a boost. But even so, I just don't know that she has the damage to be useful down there. She can stall them. That's, great and wonderful, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to matter. And when you look at the fact that these are clearly not going well overall, I would say. I didn't deploy her in time either because she could hit 3 ahead. And obviously that's not the way this went. I better put her in healing mode. She'll get a little bit of the other. Now I can try to pull these guys out. The ones who can't hit anymore. And in fact, that one's going to be one of them. She now can't hit anymore either. So we'll pull them back because they're useless there, I think. And see if Xena can stay alive long enough to pull somebody else out if that's what's required. Right now we have her in healing mode, and we can switch her, but I don't know that that's the right way to go. Unfortunately, let's see, she can only block 2. So you know what? Let's go ahead and switch her. Because if she can't kill this guy, then it's a loss anyway. She has to be able to kill him before the others arrive. I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe, she's got to get another couple hits in. 2 more? 1 more. Nice. So she did manage to block them, but when that second one starts hitting, it's going to be game over. And there it is. That's all there was to it. There was no way to have enough time to get her back into the healing stance, and that was that. I can throw her out, and it won't matter, but there we go. Alright, so still no luck. I mean, it calls it a victory. It was not a victory. Because we didn't keep all of our stars, I don't think. Unless something unusual happened. Alright, Might Insignia 1. We got 23 of those and 60 XP potions. Okay, so apparently it counted it as clear. Which is fair. I mean, we didn't lose all 3 of our soul shards, but it nonetheless was not sufficient to my standards. Didn't meet the cut, Now, we could assemble some of these. Looks like we could end up with 14 of them. Is that enough? It is enough. So let's go ahead and assemble. We need 11. Let's assemble 11 of these guys. And then we can upgrade here, which is very good. Now, that's all we could do for that. Let's go back out. I don't see any real reason to try to do stage 5 unless it's got a vastly different map. Yeah, same map. We could barely do stage 4 and it was abysmal. So I think we go back and try to do stage 3 with all 3 bits there. What do we need here? A map info. Okay, we can give that a go. See what happens. Can we do it at all? I don't know. Can we do it with all 3 stars? I mean, maybe. Oh, okay, we had to deploy 2 mages, so that's probably why I didn't get 3 stars on it previously, because I didn't have 2 mages. So that's that makes sense to me. Okay, so we have here, we can throw an eye here, sure. Um, kind of try to hit them on their way out. And then we could put Brienne, I suppose, near the bottom over here and make good use of her range. I don't know if there's going to be any killing of our people going on or not, so I'll kind of wait and see on that. But I do definitely want to deploy a second mage because that's part of the necessity here. I don't know that it matters too much what kind of a mage we deploy as mage number 2. Let's go ahead and deploy this mage. Why not? It's Nocturne? Yeah, it's Nocturne. He's a level 2. Surely he can do it. Well, he's definitely hitting it. And that's something. Let me see if I have anything. No, they're all, yeah, my mages are just not phenomenal in this faction so far. And now, let's see, what can we do? I guess I could put her out in advance of others getting here. So far, we're not really seeing a lot of damage being done to the guys. And Xena just took that one out, no problem. Let's go ahead, I guess, and put whoever that is out. Who is it? It's Azov. If I get hit by anybody, I'll remove somebody and do the put a healer out. But as things stand, I don't really see any reason to. Hey, Azov actually did do something in spite of being level 2 or something like that. Good for him, man. Good for him. I suppose we can put this chick over here. And now I don't really have anything else of great, moment. So I can give some buffs to this girl just by sticking those guys out, really. And it will also give healing, which is nice, of course. This is all we have left. I think we've pretty much got it well in hand at this point. 16 of 18 means that the 2 remainders are currently on the field, so. Alright, let's double time this. These guys move like little snails, don't they? They're just slugging it along. Can't hit anybody with that. So I guess I'm just waiting until he gets over in this block up here. And then I can throw an ultimate on him for what it's worth. I wonder what it does. It said each attack does something. I'm sure it was amazing. I would immediately forget anyway, most likely, so I don't think it matters. Let's go ahead and put Maureen's little thing on, and there we go. We got 3 stars on that. And I'm pretty sure that the reason I didn't get the 3 stars previously is because it didn't have 2 mages to deploy. Now we have Might Insignia 1 times 10, and we have 60 XP potions from that, and that was overflow. Curiosity makes me want to see what we've got here. So we've got a 9 doing top DPS. Oh, that's crazy. Xena did second highest over Maureen. Maureen is just, man, she's a disappointment in a lot of ways, honestly. But Xena surpassed her, and Xena is level 32 or something like that. Nocturne's level 2, And it's surprising that he did as much as he could at that, as much as he did. It's crazy. All right, now let's go to complete on this, and then we've done what we could on this. I'm afraid we go to the Pantheon, and we can assemble. Let's see, we need 16 of them. Let's see how many we can actually do. We could only do 5, so there's no real sense in it. We shall not assemble those currently. Alrighty, with the basic trowel over here, which I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm just gonna do an auto fight on it, and it'll be done when it's done. You know, no big deal. Now, hop back over here. We've got something. You know what? I know what the event is. I won't put that. We have Fear Faction Trowel at any difficulty level 1 time. We get 10,000 coins for that. It's very nice. Then we also have our daily chest at the top here, 30 diamonds. 30 diamonds is nothing to sneeze at. That is, you know, that's almost half of a summon, as long as you get them from this guy here when they're on sale. He has them on sale often for 70 gems. If you just keep checking back, he has a high chance of having one, you know, at least a couple of times a day. If you use him and, you know, you get the daily gems, it can really help out with you know, diamond management. Alright, let's claim these 1,100 coins, 1 mithril, 2 insignia of mages, 3, 6 stamina, and 1,100 hero XP potions. Another thing we really need to do is clear campaign stage in 8-14. I've got to get to that soon because I am getting up to the 300,000 gold you know, in order to upgrade this camp. So, alright, for that fight, we got 187 XP potions and 14 of these shelter insignia twos. So, let's click OK on that. And I suppose we go back now to the Pantheon so that we can see if we can level anything up. It doesn't look like we can. I don't know where the shelter insignia specific one is. It may have been that one. But let's see, we would need 16 of these. We could only make 5. There was another one over here that we need 16 of, and we can only make 2. So no good messing around with that. It would be a pointless endeavor. So there's some options on things that we can do, but I think maybe it makes the most sense to do this guy over here, who's only going to be here for another day. And this is Decimus's quest. Once again, the nobles of the immortal city have threatened us. We must fight for ourselves. Decimus will join the battle as assist. Heroes level and promotion grade will be maximized in this battle. Here, artifacts, pantheon, bond skills, and skill upgrades will not take effect. So let's have a look at this map. We have 2 portals to protect. They have 4 portals incoming. They have Dunes Rock, and they have Suicide Bombers. Alright, that seems fine. That seems perfectly fine. So let's go to fight. And then it looks like we can bring 5 people, in addition to the special assist of Decimus. This crew looks halfway decent. I think I'm going to switch out Camille for Dao Chen if I can find her. We have Ain and Arrogance. I like having Wrath so that Arrogance gets that bit of a boost. What kind of creatures are these? Let's see. They have common armor for those. Common armor. Sure. Yeah. Alright. No help given there. It seems like that ought to really be fairly... okay. Fairly fine. I have perhaps one issue, which is that we have... I don't know, they could pile up. There's a possibility they could pile up. So let's remove Brienne. and add in, I don't know, maybe we add in arrogance. I wonder, can we change? Yes, we can. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's rearrange this so that Wrath is load over here, and then, you know, Ain is find your lord here, and then we can put in Baron here, I think, and that feels like it makes sense to do that. If I can find Baron. There he is. All right. So now we got a couple of teams. They both have lords on them, and I feel like we have fairly solid defense here. We have Decimus as the special assist. He's the one who he redeploys pretty quickly. I think he might blow up or something like that. Okay, they're going there first. So the first thing I'm going to do is stick down arrogance to try to do something about that situation. That was a mistake. We're going to restart this. Restart this. All right. Putting arrogance here, not there. And then we'll put Ain down. And it's incredible how quickly I can make an error, isn't it? It does not take me long. So I see that there's going to be folks coming in from the other side as well. And perhaps I made a mistake putting him there at all. Okay, we're restarting again. I may not even need to. I just feel that it was suboptimal. So I feel like we want to put, maybe we want to put Baron back here. And then we can put Wrath in front of him. And then put Arrogance and Crew on the other side. So let's put Arrogance here. Now, with Dao Chan, somebody's gonna not get some healing. Wherever I put her, that's just the fact of it. Suicide enemies seem incredibly powerful. Common heroes might not hold up. Now that's where it's wanting us to put Decimus in. After defeat, Decimus can still battle for a while and quickly return to the battlefield. Tactically, using his abilities can lead to remarkable results. So, we could throw him up here. He's out of the way. It doesn't really matter that he can't, you know, receive any healing and things like that. I think we could, you know what, I actually should have put him one forward, and then he would have been able to receive some healing, but I don't know that it's important necessarily. He's really just there as the sacrificial lamb, so I don't know that it matters. And I wonder if only suicide bugs are going to come out that direction. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to throw Wrath out in front of Baron, and then we'll see what actually makes it over to him. Oh, the suicide bugs are incoming. So we'll put Baron's thing there, and it slaughtered our healer because I didn't put Decimus back out in time. It's kind of halfway somewhat okay at the moment, but it could get real nasty real soon. We'll see. Baron is in pain up there. If I use Decimus now, I actually have to. I don't think that I have a choice. Simply because, yeah, like that right there. Just one. Yep, all unfortunate. It's all going down here. Terrible, terrible things. Alright, restart. Alright, this time, we'll try to do better. Placement is important. I failed at it. Alright. There. And then, what? What next? We do Wrath next? No. We do Arrogance next. That part was fine. Where did it go off kilter? I'm uncertain exactly where. I do know that I have to put Decimus not only out, but in the right location so that he can also partake of the healing from Dao-Chan. So, let's get that done properly. And maybe we don't get Dao-Chan killed. We'll see. I think I'm going to wait before I put somebody else out to have enough to put Decimus out up here so that he can blow up instead of them blowing up. And now I'm going to keep waiting because again I want to have enough left to be able to put him up. So we need 33 before we can do that. Alright, now we can stick him out there safely and still be able to put out Decimus up here. Looking like Wrath definitely got overrun there. This is not phenomenal. I better put him here and then turn on this. They knocked down Arrogance and Dane. It's a real problem. And I'm doomed. I just don't have anybody else who can come out right now. So, unfortunately, that's the way that went. And I won't even have any by the time these other guys get there. It's a rough time. Rough time. I don't even know why I'm still looking. It's you know, it's a sad thing. Alright. Restarting. Is that the way to go, or do I need to go and reassess the entirety of this? Okay. So if we place them in the right spot, then what? Do I move him? Okay. Let's try a similar layout, but we move people during battle. So if we start like this, the next thing we want is to be able to get Decimus at the top. He has to be here for the moment. Then we can put her here, and that's all fine and well. Now again, we're going to wait until we can pop Decimus out. Alright, so he killed those, we pull him back. Now we have to look for those little bugs who blow up like that. Because they're going to be a real issue. Let's put Ain out. And then we've got somebody coming from there. It is the explodey bugs. So let's put him here. All he has to do is live through the explosion long enough to kill the other guys who are coming along after him. Alright, then we can immediately pull him back. Didn't even have to because he just kind of did the thing there. Then we can put out Wrath. Okay, we got an exploder coming up there. Uh-oh, got a problem. There are too many people out. So, we gotta pull that one back and put him out. Okay, now we can pull him back. And hopefully, he'll be back up in time for the next round. We'll see. I'm not sure if we're killing these guys fast enough. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, that was a failure. I was not going fast enough there. That's a real problem. It's gonna blow up my guys. Should be okay at this point because there's only... Okay, we actually finished. I was gonna say there's one more, but apparently it just hadn't registered yet. Alright, that was a close one because I made a mistake. I don't know how I was not paying attention. Alright, it's fine. Failed to unlock auto fight for this stage, so it's first appearance. Well, yeah, sure. And I don't think I need auto fight for this particular thing. Let's look at the stats, just out of curiosity. Alright, okay. Complete that. Alright, so we click on him, and we click complete. Quest complete, we got one ancient summoning crystal shard. Alright, then he says, I need some special magical materials to sustain my undead power. Could you find them for me? And they are, oh my goodness, it's pineapples, which we only have 15 of. But good news, we do have 15 of them, so all is well. That could have gone much more poorly. We got 120 stamina for that. Very nice. He says, once again, the nobles of the immortal city have threatened us. We must fight for ourselves. And Decimus will join the battle as assist. Hero's level and promotion grade will be maximized. Gear, artifacts, pantheon, bond skills, and skill upgrades will not take effect. Okay. We have 2 portals. They've got huge spider egg sacs. 2 of them, at least, on the map. Incubation produces a Drune's Rock and suicide after being out of combat for a while. Control immunity is immune to all crowd control effects except slow. Taunt draws the attention of surrounding ranged units, causing them to prioritize attacking the caster. Produces queen spider when left out of combat for a while. Eliminate it before it hatches. So we've got Drune's Rocks and suicides that'll be coming out of the 3 portals. And then, of course, the egg sacs. So, alright. Let's go to fight. I need some ranged DPS. We have... Okay. Looks like we definitely are gonna have some explosions going on here with those suicide guys. I think, though, we're gonna bring probably an eye, if I can find her. There she is. And it's maybe Autumn. Okay, and then the thing is, I don't know where the melee units are going to be able to be placed, or how many of them are going to be allowed, which is always an issue in these fights. So I'm not really sure what I should do right now. I think I'm just gonna bring Laurel and see where I might place her for best effect. Whether that's a good idea or not remains to be seen, and I guess I will see in just a moment. Alright, now, aha, it is as feared. Need more people, I'm afraid. Okay, I bet though those are going to be the guys who explode down there at the bottom left. We're gonna have the ability, I think, to hit some guys incoming here. Okay, there's two there. Makes sense to put him there. Maybe that was not the right spot. Maybe it was. I don't know. We're gonna stick her right here. That's all I know for sure. And we need to get Brienne. Brienne or a Nye. Maybe here as soon as possible. Does here make sense? No, because we can only hit one or the other. Okay, I see what's up. We can only hit the back one. Alright, the back one with her. And then we have to have somebody beating the front one as well. So, as far as such beatings go, I think Wrath would be good at that. We have some more guys are going to be incoming that direction, but I really feel that I need to stick him out. I don't know if this is going to give us enough time. Maybe not. Maybe I don't stick him out. Let's see. If I don't, then I better stick Baron out over here. Now we have some coming from the bottom, which is a real problem. We're going to have to stick Decimus to blockade down there. And so he goes here. Still really got to get that guy up there. I should have deployed him, and I failed to. I would like to get Decimus up there. Wrath. Feels like that would be a good idea, but we've got to keep some time out for Decimus. Maybe I put him here so that this happens as soon as possible after they get out. Then I can throw Wrath out immediately over here. Oh no, things are bad. Well, that was something that happened up there. All right. I don't know. That doesn't seem particularly wonderful. Seeming worse by the moment, as a matter of fact. Those guys are going to be getting through. No doubt about it. It's alright. I mean, it's not exactly alright, but it's going to have to be as good of alright as it can be. If I put him right there, it's going to blow those up. Maybe I better wait and see what goes on here. Alright, now let's put him there. Uh-oh. That's an issue. Okay, got that. Now, how about... Okay, so far, we're doing okay over there. So I better leave it alone. We've got another guy coming out from the bottom. Shall we have time to get Decimus? Yes, it looks like it. Definitely going to. So, now we have another bit of an issue here. What if I put M1 back here? Get them a little time to come forward. I don't know. That may not work. Oh no. Okay. We got the sacrificial Ain out in time. No real need. I guess we can put that on. At this point, we can start deploying some folks, I think. Try to deal with some of this stuff. don't currently have any more deployables, but these are the last 3. Just noticed, so I guess we've got this. It's not pretty. It was not pretty. We got the 2 who got through, and none of it looked great, but made it through anyway. Alright, next. Interesting numbers. Always interesting. Alright, complete that. And then we can click complete on that. Alright. We got 1 ancient summoning crystal shard for that. Now he says, I need some special magical materials to sustain my undead power. Would you find them for me? Well, 14 of 10 of those? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. We got 200,000 gold for that. Then he says, once again, the nobles of the Immortal City threatened us. We must fight for ourselves. And here we have a new map. We're number 4 of 6 of these quests for him. Okay, so we have a couple of different directions these guys are going to be coming from. So we're going to need at least 3 defenders or melee in some way, or a lot of DPS, which would be another possible. Did you know I just noticed that the thing didn't go out right? The Twitch message there, I think, went out incorrectly. I just noticed it's showing EverQuest 2. This is definitely not EverQuest 2, so interesting. I think I fixed it. Alright. So we've got the Drunzrox and the Suicide Bomber will be coming after us. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a shot, see how it goes. We have room for 2 more folks in this fight, and I think we're going to throw out, whatever his name is. It might be like Etran or something. Seems like a good choice, and also Phelan. Yeah, I don't know, it's questionable. Do we do Phelan at this point, or do we actually want to give Xena her day in the sun? I don't think so. Because she's just not high enough level yet, I think. I think we go ahead. You know what? Somehow I don't have Brienne in here. How did that happen? What did I do wrong? I guess I just failed to put her. Do I want to put her, or do I want to put Phelan? I think... I feel like maybe we actually go with Phelan. She's got that poison. I wonder if we could stick poison on some guys and not blow up right beside her. I don't know. I'm not sure that'll work, but let's kind of give it a go and see what happens. Let's throw Arrogance here. Surprise, I know. I don't know how it's going to play out. We got that one coming that direction next, and he's going to be one of those guys. So we can stick with Decimus here along this line. Now, we've got another set of them coming this direction. So, how about we put aim behind Arrogance, as is so often the case. We can increase the DPS there, get those guys killed before it's a problem, hopefully. Unfortunately, this bug is going to be an issue. We may as well call him back so we can get him out a little sooner. Who do I have as sacrificial lamb? That's the question. I suppose someone cheaper would be better. So how's about you go here? Now we have a group incoming, and I think we'll throw Baron here. We've still got a bug left, so that's an issue. If I can get Decimus may as well go immediately, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know that that was a good decision. I know that he can't stay too long, so let's pull him back. with very little damage being dealt there. Shouldn't be an issue. I think I can get Decimus out again in a moment. Let's throw that on Baron. It's not going to be quite soon enough to do exactly what I wanted, but yes, we did get them all. Pull him back. And then, do I have anybody that I want to... I better put somebody... I don't know. I better not put somebody. Because I need to try to get these bugs taken care of. And unfortunately, it's going to be an issue. I don't know if I can get their attention. I can't get their attention. It's not going to work. That's unfortunate, but it was okay. It was out long enough. I can throw Wrath out to take this hit. He's fairly cheap. And then I can put Decimus next up here. Or what if I put somebody else? I could put somebody else. Let's throw Decimus up here. And hopefully he'll get these. Haha, there's so many. Okay. Alright. That should be okay, I think. He's gonna die this time. So let's throw this one out. That was pretty good. He took a lot of those hits before he died. I can put her out. Only costs 6. I don't know. I guess I should have done it earlier if I was going to do it. Probably. It's just going to blow her up anyway. That was probably the worst move. That's too bad, really. It's gonna be the end of things, I fear. There's not gonna be any way to get enough out in time. I can't put them out now. Well, heck, I guess I have to, don't I? I don't know. It's a tough thing. Okay. If I put this one out now, we're just gonna blow up. And it won't matter because I can't get it back out in time. If I put it out up here, okay, what if I'll let 2 of them get through? And then I put this one here to get these guys. The other question is, can I kill these things with anybody? I guess not. Yeah, no use. And not enough time, I don't think, to get anybody else out. It would be cool, but it's not gonna happen. Alright, so I've got to do that better. That was obviously not the way. I don't know that there's any way to just kill them. So, let's see. What if... I think maybe these are useless. And we just need more guys to blow up. And it doesn't really matter who they are, actually. So let's sort by cost. We want the low cost. So, sure. 7 and 8 sounds good. We don't need her. We can put him instead. Alright, let's try that. See how it goes. Alright, they can only take 1 hit each. And they're gonna blow up with the first beetle who hits him. don't know if that's the way to go, but on the individual beetles, it feels like it could be useful. So let's start as before with arrogance out front. I think the next one comes up and around, and I don't know how many there are, so we'll wait and see how many there are. Okay, we've got two coming, it appears. And who was I putting down there? Baron, right? Yeah, Baron. Baron down here. For those two, let's throw Decimus out. Because he's going to stay alive long enough for both of these guys to hit him. Or at least he did last time. Then we pull him back right away. Now, we need to stick him out as soon as possible again. So, we wait on this to do what it's got to do, and we'll be sticking him at the next location, which is here. And I believe there was enough time to get all of them. Okay, I'm going to pull him back. Now we've got plenty of stuff going on there as far as summoning power, I suppose. I don't know if that is long enough or not. I don't remember if it got them all before. I guess it did. Alright, pull him back. Now those two are kind of right together. I wonder if it would blow both of them up for one guy. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. I'm not sure if they'll both hit him simultaneously or not. No, they didn't. Okay. So then in that case, it's fine. We will throw another one out up here. Because we got nice cheap guys to be our sacrificial lambs. Hopefully those guys down there are doing fine because I don't really have a choice. We have 4 in that group, 2 in the next. So many incoming. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but let's stick him up here. We've got some groups too. So what if I wait till they're both here and I just set him right on top of them? Will that work? No idea. No, it just kills one. Alright. Well, that's good to know. He's not going to make it. He didn't make it. But I can finish this one off with this guy. And that was, again, as expected. I think Wrath can take 2. Don't know that he can take 4. I wonder if this guy can take a couple. Probably. Okay. And Wrath got a couple. Now we have Decimus available again. So, what's the best use of him? I think we use him like this here. And then we can throw this guy up here. Decimus, hopefully. I don't know. This is not looking great. Wow, he went down fast. Oh, she didn't die. How crazy. Alright. It's phenomenal. Very much unexpected. Might give us enough time to get the others out. Whoever the others are. Whoever this is right here, he's coming out next. That's Decimus. Excellent. Alright. Whew, got it. Tough one. Alright. Now, what have we got? Let's check on this guy. Yes, he has some rare summoning crystals for 70 diamonds. Very nice. It also updates this quest, which is make one purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association. Got 10,000 gold for that. Very nice. Doing it. Dwarven 1 summon. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Nothing particular that we're looking for, just, you know, getting our daily done pretty much. And not disappointed, we got Rogers, a 2-star defender. Stalwart and loyal, Rogers can bolster his own defenses to become a human wall. Well, that's great. I love it when my defender is a human wall. Phenomenal. Alright, now we go here and we claim these 2 4-star psychic power shards for that. Very nice. Those add up over time. We get there. Alright, now let's pop back over here to this fellow, Decimus. And we click complete on that quest. Made it through. Got 1 more ancient summoning crystal shard from that. And then he says I need some special magical materials to sustain my undead power. Could you find them for me? Come with a solid maybe on that. Hey, as luck would have it, we happen to have a god-awful number of island sun tunas. Now, this is interesting that he wants island sun tuna to maintain his undead powers. Apparently that is what it takes, folks. If you are dealing with the undead and you want to maintain their power, they need sunfish tuna and pineapples. So next time you're like creating the undead army and you're wondering, how do I keep it going? You know, like, yeah, sure, I have the undead, but now how do I keep them unalive? This is it, alright? Fish and pineapples. And now we know a lot about the islanders, right? I won't continue that. Alright, now we're going to submit these 8 island sunfish tunas for 120 stamina. Decimus says, I really appreciate it, Commander. I will continue my journey of seeking freedom. It makes you wonder, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. We got 8 5-star psychic power shards, 800,000 gold, and 400 stamina for that. Very nice. And I guess we finished all of his quests here, which is pretty cool. Alright, so there was only 1 day left on that, so I'm glad that we were able to get that done. Let's go check the mine. It's been a little bit. And let's claim 3 mithril, 1,200 gold, 3 stamina, and 1,050 hero XP potions for that. And then I want to kind of look, just because, you know, I got a little bit of OCD in me, just to see if there's anybody that I want to throw some XP into. And of these options that I'm seeing right here, actually, I think Camille is still low, believe it or not. She is still low. How can that be? And how is it that I still use her so often? That's the other question. But I do. Should I? I'm not sure. But I do. And in fact, you know, I got Lightlock and I haven't leveled him at all. Because, well, I did. Okay, I'm incorrect. I got him a level somehow. I have no idea what I was doing to get him a level. But I guess the point is, I haven't leveled him, I guess, as much as I ought to. And maybe he's the one I should be focused on, instead of Camille, because obviously he's going to be better than Camille, I hope. Let's go ahead and see what he gets to if we throw it all in. We got 21 of 40 in that, and then we'll throw some of these on him and get him promoted a little bit. That unlocks Lightlock's attack increases by 10% for 15 seconds each time he heals the same ally, which can be stacked up to 5 times. Loses all stacks if he changes targets. That's phenomenal. That's really good, actually. I like it. We'll need more materials before we go promoting him some more, but he's not exactly anywhere near, you know, needing any of this, because he's kind of, I do have some gear on him, that's good. He's pretty low on the totem pole as far as levels go. So, I mean, you know, we're not in any danger of needing his healing right away. I'm still using Camille at the moment. Well, actually, off and on, I'll say that. Um, Alright. Now, we've got the Gold Dragon Pass over here with some daily quest update, which is make one purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association, and that I claim 200 Gold Dragon tokens for doing that. Now, back out of there, and what are we at? Let's see how things are going with the Oracle's trial to see if I need to toss any auto fights on there. So far so good, and of course we have 3 days left on that, so there's no guarantees whatsoever in any regard. We do have something to stick together over here, which is a one 5-star psychic power piece. Gear piece? I don't know. Either way, it counts as a dude when we have to star somebody up or whatever. I think when we have to star them up is correct. Alright, so everything is looking pretty decent actually. It's not bad. I do need to go do the zombie invasion. Let's do another thing where we just do something quick. Let's see. Let's try. I don't know. I gotta think about this. I don't know. I'll make some quick decisions. Maybe we'll just do the same thing where it's go with whatever is you know, most rare. I don't know. Seems to be, you know, a terrible system. None of these things are good. You know what? I'm gonna refresh it, and we'll try to start out with something that isn't too bad. Let's try with lightning chain, and then so we're gonna try to go lightning chain. How about spring of sticks, and then more spring of sticks? Cause hey, I accidentally went tornado first, thinking that it was spring of sticks. So that's the level that I'm at. Let's refresh that again. Let's get some decent basics started off with. Some blazing bolt. Alright, so we got dark and light going on. We're going to try to go with the rarest thing, and then work from there. So just whatever's rarest, or you know, in order from left to right. That's what we're going to do. And that's how it goes. Now on this one, I'll check around real fast and maybe go with whatever. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what the quick way to do, and also being somewhat decent. I'm thinking if I do just random quick selections, then you know I wouldn't be able to hope to get further than like wave 25 doing that. But I don't know for sure. It feels like that's probably correct, but I'm not really sure on it. And maybe I could do like whatever the highest, like the thing I have the most experience points in is. So whatever the highest level thing is, and then from left to right, also according to its rarity. So like if it's rare, that would take precedent, right? So I've got, looks like Spring of Sticks is level 3, but the Tornado is only level 2, right? So then I go with the Spring of Sticks because it's higher level, even though they're all the same quality of thing, and I would rather go left to right as the last thing to do there. That's rarer, so you get that. This we got looks like lightning bolt or lightning chain is the highest level, so we'll do the lightning chain that's on the left. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. That one's rarest, so we'll go with overdrive. And overdrive again, even though I don't know if that actually stacks. It might. But my goal really is just to go as quickly as possible while, you know, I don't want to think about it a lot right now. So I just want to get it done real quick for the daily. And even though I do enjoy doing this mini game, I haven't had time to do it for a little while now, to do it properly. I've been doing it, but I haven't been doing it properly. I've just been throwing stuff out there like this, and it's just purely a matter of time and nothing else. So switching, just kind of glancing through here, um, the light is what I had the most of, so that. This one it's purple, so purple is rarer than blue. The color scheme is the same as in the rest of the game. So blue is the least rare, and then purple, and then gold, and then that reddish kind. And of course, in the rest of the game, there's also the greens and the grays, but in this, there's not. So, it's like the lowest tier choice you can make is the blue. So I was kind of hoping to be able to get the uh sorry, brain isn't working. Um it's like 8-14, part of the campaign done today. And I don't know. I guess maybe I'll be able to do it. It's 12:30 a.m. And again, sleeping occasionally would be a good idea. Um, so I don't know. We'll see how much I can do. But it's why I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on this today. With as little time as I have, I want to, I want to use it to advance things that are time limited, do quests that are time limited, and then try to advance a little ways into something, possibly the storyline a little bit, um, or the at least getting the campaign to the point where I can move to the next, um, like camp level. I think is what it is. Seems like it could be good. I have no idea what I've put into any of these masteries because I'm just, primarily doing what I said, which is very quickly making assessments based on those parameters that I mentioned. Um, because I just, what can you do, right? You got only a certain amount of time in life, and that's what you got. So, all there is to it. Apparently, I got the Phoenix. Looks like this is not going to take too much longer. We're on wave 21. Alright, so we got that done, and that gives us, I think it's going to be 10 auto battles is what you get. But let's see. Okay, yes, 10 auto fight chances. Um, there's a couple more things here that I'll be able to get. Looks like I'm going to get fight for more than 32 waves in endless stage whenever I get one more wave than what I've got so far. So that'll be probably tomorrow. And also the other one will be tomorrow. So the challenge 9 times during the event. So that should be done tomorrow as far as like not the daily ones, just the ones that were more long-term quests there. Curiosity makes me want to check and see where am I at. Oh well, I'm actually very close to to getting this legendary skill crystal here. And I just noticed that ends in 1 hour and 25 minutes. Alright. So we have a few different things here that are ending soon, and that perhaps I should do. It feels like, man, I need more time for this. Looting pieces, fighting arenas. Alright. So I haven't gotten to do the monkey versus goblin yet, and I want to try that too. There's a lot of things to do in a very short period. So I'm going to come over here because I also have this going on. And so what if I just take this and I auto fight as many times as possible? So we have 73 chances left, it says. I assume that's how many auto battles I have. Let's do a lot. How about that? Let's go up to 50 times. Alright. And let's see. How bad off would that be? So we would need how many? 2,000. Alright, so 2,000 would be 10 of these potions here, right? Okay. So if we use 10 and we auto battle with those, we could do those in the background on Tireless Raider, and that would kill multiple birds with one stone. Alright, so let's get that minimized out of the way. Get out of there, and then we can go mess with some other things while that goes along in the background. Alright, so with all that in mind, let's go check out this monkey versus goblin. I've never done it before. I don't know what it's all about. I do know that one of you guys, or two of you guys, maybe said that it's basically like whack-a-mole, and I don't remember if it was somebody, maybe Dill, was saying it's whack-a-mole, and they were wondering how it would be on a computer, which is what I'm playing on. So I have no idea. I also don't know if I should be in challenge mode or normal mode. Why don't we start with normal mode and see what that looks like? Oh, okay, alright, we got stuff here. So this is a progression up through stage 5. You have to, I guess you have to meet a certain score before you can go on to the next score. This seems fun. Alright. Defeat goblins to score points. Reach 140 points before time runs out. Okay. So we're beating up on these little goblins who are purple. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Got that one. I imagine this is significantly different on the bone, where you can just poke it with your finger, right? Instead of like knocking having to move your mouse over there. I can see that this is going to be very difficult on the phone or on the computer pretty quickly. Yeah, it doesn't bode well for my chances here. So now we've got goblin jesters have appeared. So now we have 10 for the purple guys, 20 for the jester guys. All right. So if we have to make a decision, then we kill the jester first, right? Feels right. I guess we didn't get him. I don't know why. I'm failing, I think, is why my mouse is not going where I think it is. I need a better mouse. Not better mouse, more clear, more easy to see pointer. Failing so much. So bad. I promise I'm better at whack-a-mole than this in real life. Alright, let's try that again. That was miserable. I'm feeling like, man, my mouse pad. But you know that it's like, am I just making excuses? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like it's this way, but maybe it isn't, you know? Missed one there for sure. Did okay though. Alright, so what's weird is I know that I got enough, so why does it not let me go to the next? Oh, it opens in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Alright, so we can't do it because it's not open yet. Alright, I see. Quests, alright. Clear normal stage 1, we get 1 rare summoning crystal and 200 mithril. Normal stage 2, we get 200 mithril and 5 ancient summoning crystal shards. Cool. Now, there's challenge mode. What is that? Clear all stages in normal mode to unlock, so we can't try that. Alright. Well, let's see here. We have Frostfall Jamboree, which has Frostfall Star 2, clear normal stage in stage 1 in Monkey vs. Goblin. We claim that, we get 100 Frostfall surprises. Clear normal stage 3 in Monkey vs. Goblin. We got that, so we get 100 more Frostfall surprises. Brave Conquest, we're apparently moving along with that. And we got 5 legendary skill crystal shards. Excellent. Now, so, did a lot of that stuff that I was hoping to get done. Go ahead and click here and check out what's up. I haven't done the Frost Trial Keystones. That's probably not one for tonight. Do still need to do the dragon. But I'm not there yet. I need to advance this stage in 8-14 in order to open that probably tomorrow. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I've seen this one, I've done it, I failed it. Let's see if we can try to succeed a little better. Why did I fail it last time? I'm not sure. I don't know what it did. What I do know is that I need to fix this situation. Let's sort by BP. I don't know what the best way to find what I need is. I think I can take her off, put her in. Alright? Then, I'm not sure what my rationale here was for the choices that I'd made. So we're just gonna change things up, see what happens, you know? Feels like a good idea. No idea, so why not, right? Why not? I just remembered too that there's a whole situation with having to smite somebody up there at the top right of this one. That might be something that I need to keep in mind. I don't have a super high level mage who does a great deal. Let me try moving that around again. There we are. That looks more accurate. Looking like either Voltus or Maul, but Maul's just it's a little too low level, I feel, to be super useful. So I guess we're gonna use Voltus. Feels wrong. Well, you know what? Let's not. Let's use this guy and just see how it goes, because I really don't know. And I don't like the fact that I have 500 melee units here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Yeah, there's 5 melee units here. I mean, I don't know if I have 5 spots for melee units here. I have no idea. I don't remember. I know there's at least 3, but I'm not sure. There may not be room for 5. Let's just try it and see what happens. Jump in. Feet first. Head first? Maybe head first. Let's go head first. Alright. Oh, there's all kinds of random stuff going on. And I don't remember what it is we're supposed to do at all. We got that girl going across the world. We've got all kinds of people we can stick out. I wonder what would happen if I just stick somebody right there. Who would I stick there? Not sure. Not sure. I feel like making a stand at the bottom is good in a lot of ways. But, you know, let's just try something. What would happen if we put him right here? I know nothing about him. He seems to do good damage. I should say I know very little about him. Nothing would be untrue. Well, let's see if we can just kind of head these girls off at the pass, you know? Alright, then we got one coming up there. And I can't put anybody there. It won't let me. But I could put her here. And then I could pick these guys up and move them elsewhere. Right? Seems fair. Okay, we got those guys going over there. I forgot about their existence. So... Now we got somebody coming down this way. But we could definitely just kind of start a defensive over here. Defensive unit. We got somebody coming along that way, apparently. Oh, it's a fish guy. Forgot about fish guys being a thing. Probably need to do something about that. He'll be going hither and yon, so let's just put Brienne out. She'll target those guys. Now we gotta get this guy out before bad things happen. And then maybe we throw her out. But where do we throw her? Maybe here. And then let's pick up her. And then we put... I don't know. You know, it's a tough call, really. There's no good spot here, really. But we'll put her here and go this way. We cover most of them that way. Now, we have another little person going in that direction. We hate it a lot. Not sure what to do about her at the moment. She's beating up my people. That's what I do know. Right now she's beating up Dao Chen, which, I mean, there's kind of pros and cons to that, right? But I think I'm going to stick Wrath out to try to take a hit. I can't, okay. Yeah, alright, so let's see if we can throw her out. And then, she'll take some of those hits while she does a little bit of DPS before she dies, or a little bit of damage. Then, can we get this guy out? Will he be useful if I do? I mean, what if I put him right here to beat on this thing for a second? Can I do anything about them? Because the problem is they really pile up and it becomes an issue, as I recall. So we can stick her out somewhere and just to gotta do something. Okay, so gotta take some hits off of a knife. Really, I should have waited. That's a problem. That was my fault. Definitely ought to avoid it. Ouch, that's not good. now she's gonna go after aim, and the healer's gone. It's a bad day. Alright. Well then. Well then. A lot of bad decisions I've been making here. It's alright. It's fine. No. If I put her out, she's just gonna die. What am I doing? Alright. Now, we can put her out. And then him out. This is terrible. We don't have enough. Not enough time. It's rough. It's unfortunate. We're only halfway through, too. This is terrible. Alright. So, in that case, alright, let's restart. And this time, try to do better. Alright, so putting the guys out to block wasn't the worst plan. Certainly wasn't the best plan, but it wasn't the worst plan. Let's go ahead and try to do something different this time. Now they're gonna hit her next. And maybe the key is to throw somebody else out directly afterward. So we just patiently wait. And we need somebody to block here. And then we'll need somebody to block on the other side. What if I make it this defendery type guy if possible? Looks like we can't. We don't have time for it, unfortunately. Put Ain over there. It'll be fine. And that's what I did last time. I need to deal with that girl over there, but I think what I want to do is I want to wait until I can get two out, and one of them is just a sacrificial lamb. So we throw her out, followed immediately by her to take the hits. We have two more deployables. We've got that girl coming out, but we don't have a lot of the stuff we need, this summoning stuff. Alright. So, now if I keep her out, well, let's see here. Gotta think this through. Yep, she's gonna get hit and killed. Alright, now. In that case, put her, and then him. He'll take the hits. Alright, so her and then him. Because he's cheaper to put out. I didn't put it in healing range like a fool. He's got a little bit of self-heal. Ouch. Okay, now what if I put him here in the healing range? He should be able to take hits for a minute. Now if I put her out, she's just gonna get killed. So, gotta wait for a whole second. Now, I can put her out. And then put her out. to take the hits for a second. Won't be for very long. Okay, they've started moving that direction. So let's stick. If I put Brienne out, she won't last very long. Who are we on right now? May as well. May as well. Okay, they got Brienne. Now they're gonna hit him again. It's fine, I think. Gotta wait for somebody else to be able to also come out. He's not doing great over there, but he's still holding up. He's doing what he can. He's not gonna make it, but he made it a long time. Now I can't. It's a rough thing here. Who are they hitting next? Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Let's put him somewhere over. He can take a couple hits. And I hate to put her there. It makes no sense. What if I wait? Okay, we can put her here. No, we put her here. Followed by her here. And she gets the hits. Phelan gets some damage in. Toss Brienne in. She'll get some hits before she dies. Not many. Way too few. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, Wrath is also going down here. Who's the next one getting hit? I don't know. Can't really tell. It looks like aim. Okay, we can put him out. He can take some hits. Got Baron who can do that. Okay, we have her ready, but have to time it so that she comes out with friend. That's one of those guys dead. That'll help a lot. Now we can put her, hold immediately by her. Now somebody over here just died, and that's probably bad. Who was it? I don't know. Wrath. Wrath is dead. That's okay. Try to get her out doing something exciting. And we can get Phelan out to help with that situation over there. That is useless because there was nobody in his range there. Still pretty rough go of it over here. They're hitting her, which is fine, I think. What are they hitting now? I don't know. But I don't think I like it. So, well, let's put Wrath to be leading on this one. He can take a couple hits while other people recover. So Brienne was taking some of those hits. Wrath did good for a minute. Somebody just went down. That was Brienne. We've got her now, so that's alright. And I can pull this one back. I think we pretty much got it at this point. There's just the one guy left, so. Alright, that was a whole thing. So we got 5 diamonds, 1 legendary summoning pistol, 390 XP potions, and 450 coins. Alright. Maine did good work there. Check him out. Man. Alright. Complete this. And it was because Arrogance wasn't in a good position to hit people. Alright, now let's go back over here because we have 100 diamonds to claim right there. Now I think at some point I'll have to come back and do the Spectral Rift and Abyssal Rift over here. But for now, we did what we needed to do, which was get that 8-14 cleared. Breakthrough Special Offer 3. Congratulations on your breakthrough. Here's a special offer. Don't miss out. Super special offer. It is 20 rare summoning pistols, 500 stamina, 200 diamonds, 2 legendary skill crystals, and 300 legendary skill dust for $24.99. That does seem like a very, very good deal. If somebody was going to buy something, that would be the one thing. Maybe. It's pretty good. Can't argue with it. Alright, now, go to events, because we've got something going here in the Crossbell shop. Ah yes, it's this right here. So we've got a Christmas tree. I don't know what it is. Colorful glows twine around the pine, concealing an otherworldly Christmas core filled with surprises. Upon obtaining, automatically activates the Summoning Stone Skin Christmas tree. Tap the Summoning Stone Skin button on the left side of the camp to use it. Alright, there we go. We got it. Let's go. We're a little late for Christmas, but you know what? Let's do it anyway. Why not? It's perfectly fine. I mean, it can be Christmas all year, every year. Why not? Let's go. It's my very first Summoning Stone Skin, I believe. Oh, I guess I could have used something. I don't really know. No, it says unowned on those. So only this one. Select that. There it is. Now it's a Christmas tree. It's a whole new look going on over here. Let's check on this guy. He might have something. He doesn't have anything that I want right now. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it enough to spend the money he wants for it. So not quite that much. Let's go ahead and check the money, where we have 1,450 coins, 1 auto fight chance, 1 mithril, 3 stamina, and 850 hero XP potions. All very good. Now, trying to think, what else do I need to get done tonight before I get off? The war room, probably, and then we've got. Did we do all the tide thing? I think so. Yes. Okay. Cool. Then in that case, Drake's Chasm is the one that needs to be done. And it looks like we've had at least one person attacking Nightmare 2. Who was this and what did they do? Bugatoa attacked Nightmare 2 and managed 13% of its health. And then over here on Nightmare 1, Bugatoa attacked it and did 54.94% of its health. Very nice. Looks like that's all that's attacked today. So, therefore, I suppose I will attack Nightmare 1 and see how it goes. What should I do? I could see if I can manage to do the fight without using Camille. I used Camille last time, and I think it was good. because it kept a lot of people alive that otherwise would definitely not have. I think it's probably necessary to use her, but you know what? I don't know that it is. What if we use Autumn instead to get the utility boost? It's a whole problem. I would basically have to stack them up, and of course, not everyone would get all the benefits. And the key ones would have to be on. I mean, Dao Chan would have to be on Wrath and Arrogance and Aim, all on the one side. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. We'll see. I don't think it's going to go as well as I want it to. But you know what? There is one way to find out, and this is it. I'm just going to knock them out here, and I don't know if I've made the right choices at all. So I've got Arrogance, Ain, Wrath. He's already doing a Scorching Spit right out the gate. We've got Anai. Brienne can probably be over here. Let's start throwing some Healy tops out. I think we can put her here facing this way and hit most of them. Then we can put her here and she would hit most of them. We could put Autumn. You know, there's a couple of possibles for Autumn actually. I feel like that's not the best place for me. It's a bit of a conundrum. Let's go right here. And that's 3 healers. I don't know if that's a good idea. Healer / utility, you know? I don't know. But I think what I would want to do if I do this is we'll go Dao Chan in that mode right up until a meteoric strike if all goes well. Buggajoy says I'm the only one that's attacked so far. Yeah, I was just noticing that, Buggajoy. I don't know, you know, if anyone else is going to tonight or not. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so it seems like probably not. But, hard to say. We're getting a lot of early DPS in like this, at least. Whether it holds up long term, I don't know. It doesn't feel likely. Brienne is already suffering mightily, and I think she might be just kind of outside of most of the healing. Maybe all of the healing. Maybe I just put her in the wrong place. I did. In fact, she's gonna die here pretty soon in that location. And I should probably just move her out of it. Uh-oh. Aha. Right now, in fact. So that was terrible. Terrible spot for her. Rat's gonna go down in a second. I'll replace him with Baron when he does. And maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Yeah, he is. That meteorite impact is gonna be the end of him, I'm sure. Well, maybe not. Now, Brienne is above Phelan on the DPS, so if I get the opportunity to put her back out instead of Phelan, and I did. So let's move her out and then Brienne in a better location. Got Dragonfly incoming, and that took out Wrath. Is this close enough? I think not. So we put him over here. And he'll come back up as soon as one of these others can go in who's better. Better switch her back. And I might have needed to do that sooner. It looks like we're gonna lose arrogance. That was terrible. Unfortunate. Definitely. Now we got the meteorite impact coming in. Charging for a heavy assault. We can throw Phelan out for the moment. Who's better? Phelan? Actually, I don't want to, because the Wrath out in just a couple of seconds. So we'll throw him out. And then, no, we don't want to switch her. She's currently in DPS mode. That's where I want her for the moment. He's about to do the Infernal Roar over here. And we definitely gotta switch Baron out for Arrogance. Crix just won a 5-star hero. Ireless. Good job, Crix. Oh my goodness. I forgot to switch her. That was terrible. Oh no. Could have been worse. Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one, I'm afraid. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I expected it to be a lot worse. Alright, so, that was not the best that I've done. I'm not surprised. It was a rough thing. There's a lot of switching back and forth and a lot of failure on my part there. So it'd actually do better if I just left it with my what I had auto fought previously. That's sad but true. Let's try again, and this time let's switch Autumn out for Camille and get this set up a little bit better. So maybe we just still use the same people and give it a go with just a little bit better. I think they have a little bit better gear on. I'm not really sure which ones of them have been improved and which ones haven't. I feel like some of them have. Not really sure. Also, the placement on the board is going to matter, and, am I going to do it well enough? Who knows, Who knows? Let's get Raph here where he can get hit with heals. And I can go here, I think, without any problem. Brienne, she can go here and still get hit. Phelan there. We can put Laurel here. And then, what's funny is I didn't leave room for the healer. I could take Phelan off and put Camille on. Maybe we leave it like this for a second. And when we start getting hit, we'll throw the Camille in. Because I can replace Phelan with Camille. Whenever I want to, assuming I can use my brain for that long. Full seconds, Dragon's about to be promoted, so we're going to phase 2 right now. I have to try to remember to click Dao Chen when we see meteoric impact coming up. Now that is already not phenomenal. Not loving Wrath being in that condition. So I'm actually going to pull Phelan out and throw Chameleon. Oh, that's meteoric impact, and I did not do it in time. I guess I did. I guess I'm okay, but it wasn't beautiful. Could have been better for sure. Meteorite impact coming in. I feel like this is going much, much better for whatever reason, whether it was better placement or paying more attention or bringing Camille. I'm not really sure, but I do feel like it's going much better so far. He gets promoted. Now we're in phase 3. I've gotten 2,000 dragon blood, so we're moving along all right. I won't say it's lovely, but it's all right. Having Camille as that backup healer is, it does matter. Let's switch Elchan over, get her stuff going here. And then when he starts doing his special attack, we'll switch her back. But until then, we definitely want to stay on healing to help with this recovery from these meteorite impacts. So now we go to that. And there we are. And then we once more wait patiently for the meteorite impact. And then we switch back again into healing stance. On phase 4 now. Got the Infernal Roar incoming. Big hit. And maybe I switch back now, as a matter of fact. Because this is a little much for these poor fellas. I'm glad I did, or we would have lost that right then. Somebody would have gone down for sure. Now, Infernal Roar is incoming again, but we're prepared for it. It should be okay. Almost accidentally hit her thing to change her back into the other stance, which would have been devastating. Now we will, though, because we've only got a few seconds anyway. We'll get at least one hit in with that. So, very good. I think that went well. I don't think anybody died. I think they came kind of close. I don't know if they actually died. Sorry, yawning my head off, apparently. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, those numbers look good. Wrath is doing great. He's almost up there with Ain at this point. Anai is falling off the list. She's just not increasing at the same rate as the others are, which I kind of thought earlier on that she was not going to be up there among the best, She's good, but she's not great. She is, of course, out DPS and Brienne, but that's not saying much. Brienne is an epic. Anaya is not. So, Phelan wasn't out very long, so that's why she did as low as she did. But she's, again, she's not the upper crust. Sorry. Yawning some more, apparently. Alright, let's go ahead and call that a good fight and auto fight it and see what it turns out to be at the end. No idea how much. Let's get the overall statistics up. I think it's going to be pretty much like it looks right now for the whole fight. Other than Balin will be pulled out here in a minute. But otherwise, that pretty much looks like what we're going to be seeing. Um, I traded um, I traded Balin out for Camille once things started looking bad. It's interesting to watch the playthrough when it auto battles after you've fought the dragon or fought the dragon. I feel this way in ring because then I kind of get to see more of an overview instead of being involved in it and trying to work on what do I need to do right now? What's the immediate solution to these issues? Um, I can sit and kind of watch and go, okay, this is going well, this is not going well. It's interesting. I think overall that went well. So probably, about as much as I could have expected, so there it is. We got pretty good damage dealt there. A lot of that blood, a lot of that dragon blood came out. Not enough. Humorously enough, got it down to 1%. How crazy is that, right? So now I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put my second attack on that, and that's gonna give at least it's gonna give Bugajilla a couple of chests there and a chest on that number two. Well, now somebody attacked the easy dragon. Let's see what that's all about. That's happened since I was in there. That's Cosmo Bob over there. Wait, how many times did he attack it? Two times. It's too bad. Too bad, because if he could come and do this nightmare one and finish it off, that'd be phenomenal. It's all right. I will do it because it's only 30 minutes, about 40 minutes, I guess, until time is up. So auto fight it is, and we'll just knock it out. And, it'll be fine. Don't really need the chests anyway. They're just nice to have. Because I wouldn't be able to kill Nightmare 2. I could go and kill, I could have taken this opportunity and gone and killed um, the Easy Dragon. And then I could have gotten Cosmo Gob the two chests. Um, and I would have gotten technically two easy ones and one Nightmare one, but it's alright. Bugger Joe says I don't know if Cosmo Gob's got the power. I don't either. I don't know if Cosmo Gob could have managed 1%, but it's hard to say. And of course, I don't know if it's 1% or if it's like 1.3% or something like that, and they're just rounding for the visuals, or even less, perhaps. Falling asleep over here. Alright, we definitely defeated the dragon, so all was well there. And we ended up getting 7,179 dragon blood for the day. Very nice. So we got that, and we can come click this button. We got 20 gold coins, 20 gold activity, and 5,000 gold for that. I don't know that I can make 5 gold donations. Yeah, I don't really have enough to do these things. I mean, I could do the 20,000 gold, but I'm really low. I will do it, I suppose. It's rough. Alright, doing it. We got 40 gold coins and 50 gold activity for that. Hop out of there. And let's see here. We can claim this. 20 gold coins, 20 gold activity, and 1 small stamina potion. Cool. And back out. Now, we're on number 40 out of 50 of the auto attacks we're doing over there, which, who knows what we'll get from that. Let's click on the mine. We got 650 coins, 400 XP potions, 6 stamina, 1 diamond, and 1 mithril. Claim that. And then, I think I will go to the heroes and just look at them for a moment and wonder what to do. Alright, we have Xena, we have Lightlock we're working on. Which one do we need the most? It would be nice to have Lightlock as a replacement for Camille, in all honesty. I need to look at his skills and see what his range is. Yeah, I mean, sure. He is... Okay, so he can go 3 ahead of himself. But only... He doesn't have the range to the side to go 3 that direction. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm being clear. But see how she can go 3 ahead of herself, and then also to each side 3 ahead of herself. I suspect probably he would need something to be, you know, I don't know if it's a promotion maybe. Yeah, promotion. So alright, he would need a promotion, and that seems important. So why don't I go do a raid real quick, and get him what he needs. I don't know what this one is or anything like that. What do we have here? Alright, it's this thing right here. I think I have an auto battle that's really, really quick for that stage. And so I may not want to do that yet, just because I can auto battle it and it'll be super, super fast. Even though I have better guys now, I don't know, I could probably do it a little faster, but it's really fast, so I think it's the one I'm thinking of. In the meanwhile, we have this fighter here who shows promise, and her name is Xena, and she does the things. So let's see if we can just upgrade her, like level her up, or if I want to yet, because is there anybody else that needs levels that I would rather give them to right now? Again, I could do Lightlock. I think I won't, because it seems like he has a little more that needs to be done to him before he can really go far, and we definitely need some more melee types that are good in order to finish some of the zones. So, all right, got that. Level 40. You know, it's still not phenomenal, but it's, you know, it's moving in the right direction. Let's just say that. Okay, I don't want to use anything like that. I don't mind putting some random artifact on. That's a little more random than I want. Probably don't want the healing I don't know. Let's see. Does she have a lot of healing type stuff? I feel like no, but maybe. I do want to get her up because she is yeah, there's no healing whatsoever. Um, but she goes along with arrogance so well. And so, I mean, I could have a pretty good burning team with arrogance and her, I think Baron, maybe Wrath. I think Wrath does some burning. Um, Let me check on Baron. I think Baron has some stuff possibly that does burning, I feel like. Maybe I'm also wrong. Another high possibility. Maybe he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I was incorrect about that. It's too bad. Alright, well. Regardless, there's quite a few characters that do burning, and then of course, Anai has this skill that triggers off of burning. She can do burning herself on things, but also she has this: for every one burning on the target, increases attack by 1% and crit damage by 4%, stacking up to 7 times. And that's, her attack increases and her crit damage increases as the burning on the character or on the opponent increases, which is really, most ideal for things like the dragon fight. A single target, a boss. It seems like pretty decent stuff there. But okay, let's see. Curiosity's sake, let's go look and see where we're at on this. 5,379 trophies at the moment. That puts me well in the lead on this. Certainly doesn't mean I can't be overtaken or that, anything like that. Let's congrats Krex, because that's super cool that he got that Arliss over there. I think that's the healer one, right? Yeah. Alright. Cool. Now, just to see what we're looking at. And I don't know if I'll do it, but I want to go look at the Frostfall stuff. It's actually the Jamboree that I'm trying to get to. Let's click here on this little banner in the upper right. And that's the one I want to look at. I don't, okay, so we have a red thing here. Target trial, Frost trial recommended BP 800,000. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't know if it's real or not. As a boss, a Goblin Grinch Margath. Each time Goblin Grinch Margath is defeated, summons Chest Snatcher to join the battle. If I click on those, nothing happens. Tactician damage increase plus 35%. Reduces initial cost points to 50 and cost to regenerate by 50%. Interesting. We also have, okay, so these are all, okay, these aren't all different. These two are the same kind. Blocking surprise courier. So these are the ones that run toward the end. And then these are the ones that just sit there and you put your guys on top of them. Alright, cool. Good to know. Alright, I don't want to do them at the moment. I'm a little too tired for all that. But I do want to at least see what they're all about. Alright, I could go over to the arena and have a look at what is going on here. We've apparently defeated some opponents. I wonder what this is. It's a hard fight, obviously. 226,871 BP. That's what the monster is. Let's see. What would I want for such a fight. I could stack these up. Yes, okay. Some potential there. I think we would have to try to beat them as quickly as possible, probably. And what's the best way to do that? You know what? Maybe we take him out and we put Dalen back in. Just so we can get her out early. And start getting some power. Is that possible? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be a working system or not, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and try it. See what happens. She can't make the cut by any stretch of the imagination, but it's okay. You know, it doesn't matter if she dies, pretty much, is what I'm saying. And I think that the other guy, that other fighter, would be good, just because he's, you know, oh boy, already lost. That does not bode well. Probably already lost the whole fight then, realistically. May as well stick Brienne out now. And where do I stick her? Right here? Maybe. Sure, why not? Because basically either Dalen is going to go off and do her thing, or he would be ready to come out one way or another. And we can be getting the hits from aim onto these guys. It's not going to matter, ultimately, because I don't have enough DPS to do it. Unfortunately, Dalen's thing didn't go off at all. Just didn't have time for it. It's very unfortunate. But, oh well. Okay. So they were just a little bit too much for us, unsurprisingly. Alright, we did get 3 arena coins and 4 Duel of Champion points for that, for what that's worth. I don't know how close we are to getting another reward in the Duel of Champions, but it feels like we ought to do a few more. Let's refresh this and try this Lobby over here with 34,000. I think we can handle that, probably. So that's low enough BP that I will stick Brienne out front. Start immediately hitting the guys there. And that'll make a big difference. I mean, it'll theoretically, she should be able to knock them out extremely quickly. If she wouldn't shoot the dead bodies, that might. Anyway, that seemed like the right move. Oh man, that's tough time. He's got Voltus as his only guy out, and unfortunately for him, it's not no time to get any more. Alright, we got 3 arena coins, 8 Duel of Champions points, and 1 arena permit for that, which is interesting. Let's see here. 131, 113, that seems doable, possibly. 131, 113 is the monster BP as well. Now, do I do the Brienne entrance, or do I do the arrogant entrance? I'm not sure. Brian might could do it, but it might be safer to just let him come on down and hit him at the bottom. I think I would rather have arrogance out. I can probably take him around to give me a few seconds more, a couple seconds more of hits on him than I would otherwise have. It seems like a reasonable thing to do. So I will do it. Toss him out right there, and he'll be able to hopefully kill enough of him to, kill him quickly enough, I should say, to stop him. And then we can start piling up on him. Or around him, or however you look at it. Throw Brienne over here just to support him, make them go down a little faster. Yeah, he doesn't have anybody in place to deal with him coming around the corner. He was trying to kill them before they came around. So we got 3 arena coins, 8 Guild of Champions points, and 5,000 gold for that. And that is going to be the best we can do, I'm afraid. I won't be able to do very much at all to these guys. The next highest thing here, if you look at this, it's 269,430 BP on those monsters. I can barely touch that, honestly. So it's no good trying to do that and throw my head against the wall there. If we go to events, go to Frostfall Jamboree, Frostfall Star 2, participate in the arena 10 times, we get to claim these 100 candy kids, which is nice. Guild of Champions, that was for fighting in the arena battles, and we get 1 4-star socket card from that. Actually, I should go throw myself at the wall some more, because I could get a couple of different. Yes, I'll do it. I'll go lose some more. It'll be fun. Alright, we also have this finished, so let's check it out. We got 250,000 coins, 85,200 XP potions, a good lot of gear. I don't know how many, but so many. 1,720 Forgotten Palace trophies, 1,720 gold conquest points. We're going to do bulk enhancements, like all of it, and then click bulk enhancement, click level 4, and try to enhance all that as much as possible, whatever amount we have. So we were able to enhance it all up to level 4, very nice. I don't know if there's anything fancy in here, but what I do know is that the Tales of the Smith just got a lot happier with me, I'm sure. Okay, we still don't have enough to get these. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I have enough to enhance a bunch of my legendary stuff. Oh, some more. Looks like I definitely do, because I've got 3 million. So, I could do that, because I do want to get those frost whatever pieces they are. I don't know, my brain, it's rough. Ah, man, so close to being able to get this. Not quite there. But I don't know, I would need quite a bit. Getting Idrin's artifact would be cool, because I got Idrin. And so getting his artifact would be neat. go try enhancing them some more. It's not gonna be a thing of beauty, but it can be done. I don't think... Well, let's see. To enhance it up another level would cost 1,250. And I wonder if that's true. Okay, let's see how much it costs to enhance this to level 8. That costs 13,750. Is that feasible to do for the artifacts? And what is the gain? I don't know. Let's see. Tales of the thing. How much do we gain for enhancing mythic up to level 8? Costs 10, or gives me 10 points. So it gives me twice as much as legendary up to level 8. Let's go try one of the legendary ones. Did I say that was 13,000 to do that? I think so, from 4 to 8. 13,000 from 4 to 8. Wow, so it costs 11,000 to go from 4 to 8 on a legendary, so I may as well do it with the mythics, right? Yeah, get twice as much? Sure, let's do it. Alright. Then we don't want the yellows, we do want the reds from 4 to 8. There are so many of them, it's insane. Wonder how many of them I could do with my limited funds. Do I want to try to do all of them? Maybe. Maybe I do. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Up to level 8. Auto enhance. And it'll just keep doing it. I apparently only selected one right then, but I wanted to go to bulk organize. I want to select all of them, and then we want to enhance them up to level 8. And hopefully I have all of the right selections made. So yes, 160 pieces, that seems valid. Of course I won't be able to do all of them, that's fine. I'll run out of quests. What? No more EverQuest 2? Oh, no, what are you talking about, Quad? I did EverQuest 2 like a few hours. Don't worry. We got this. Alright, so we were able to enhance all of them. How cool is that? In that case, come back over here and go to events. And let's see. How far did that get us? It did. It got us there. It got us all the way to the rare summoning crystals. That's awesome. So we got the 2 rare summoning crystals and 3 frost devourer shards for that. Very nice. For spending that incredible amount of gold, which it looks like that's 30 million. No, I can't read. 3 million. How can that be right? Only 3 million? No. Well, anyway, we get to claim this huge stamina potion. Alright, got that. Got this. Go back over to events, because apparently there's something else here. Oh, shard assembly. Oh, I have them. I think there's nothing more to do with them than to make his artifact, right? So we make his artifact. Sure thing. Frost Devourer. So it's a mythic artifact exclusive to Edron, and it gives him 2200 HP, 777 attack, increases max HP by 10%, and increases damage by 10%. Enhanced attack can also be triggered when the caster has no shield. Super cool. We're gonna lock that and press the wrong button. That's the next important part of this. There we go. Tap to close. Quad says, I'm just kidding. I just finished playing Elite Dangerous and got back to see Switch games. I like this one too. Good, good, good. Alright, let's see here. Let's claim this this stuff from the mine real fast. 1 diamond, 2 insignia of endurance 3s, 400 gold, 5 stamina, and 750 XP potions for that. So that's cool. Was there anything else that I needed to do here? I feel like maybe there's something I need to take advantage of in the next 10 minutes before it resets. Yes, I need to go attack somebody and die terribly. It's important. I need to try to knock out some of these real fast. And you know what? Let's just do an auto fight because it doesn't matter. We're gonna lose regardless, and we need to very quickly get as many of these in as possible before the end of this event. Let's do it. I've got arena tokens to burn here. Good news is it'll go fast. I wonder what my auto attack is set to. I'm not really sure. I guess it's set to putting aim next and failing. Unsurprisingly. Alright, but I got 3 arena coins and 4 Duel of Champions points. We'll go to the next one. We should fail worse on this next one. As we go further up, we should fail worse and worse against these guys. But it doesn't matter because we're getting points regardless, and that is what we're going for right now. I will try to get those next couple of rewards. Oh look, they have somebody they stuck in the same spot. Their person's name is Areka. Spider stance. The hero evolves, expands attack range, increases damage by 60%, converts basic attack into 2 consecutive strikes, prioritizing 2 different targets in range. Well, they seem fancy, don't they? And they are fancy, note. Alright. Kaden smashed us, or Kaiden probably. So, we got 3 arena coins and 4 Duel of Champions points for that. And then we got 1 more to... Oh wait, hold on. 2 more. No, just 1 more. Just 1 more to smash our faces against real quick. On this list. I have another 8 minutes, by gosh. I can get a lot of fights in by then, assuming... I know that I have a lot of permits right now, so... Should be able to, I don't know, move along in that thing decently. My opponent didn't kill the enemy as quickly as I expected them to. It was quickly enough, but I'd expected better, honestly. Alright, 3 more arena coins and 4 of the Duel of Champions points for that one. Now what do we have next? We have many options. All of them are bad. Let's go with this one. And you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do it because we don't have time to do anything else. So I could almost certainly beat this one if it wasn't auto fighting. I will take the risk of losing just because I need to. I need the time. What can I say? They're gonna beat me because I'm not, maybe they won't. We'll see. Actually, this auto fight I have here doesn't look all that bad. That's the problem right there. And the only one still hitting the guys is Brienne. It's a sad day. Sad day. It wasn't too bad of a start though. We got 3 of the permits and 4 of the tokens from that one. And now what? Let's see. It really doesn't matter. Let's just go in order because at this point, they're all so much higher than me that it's irrelevant. And honestly, the faster they beat me, the better, because that means we can get more of the tokens. And after enough defeats, I'll get knocked down into the next level, next ranking. So that's good news. I don't really know why they didn't do enough DPS to kill me the first round. I had assumed it would be pretty quick. Oh man, and I got that guy off this time. Who knows what could happen? I mean, it's pretty clear what's gonna happen. Poor old Brienne just cannot keep up with those dogs up there. She needs help. It's rough. Alright, 3 more arena permits, or 3 more arena coins, and 4 more of the Duel of Champions points. Sammy Kara. That's who we're up against. Hex is very cool. I know his name even though I don't have him because I think that he is typically appears to be very high DPS. He's he's a very good character to have for sure. They don't even have him out. They have Rozak out. Now, I used Rozak from somebody's friend assist, and Rozak escaped. Looks like they've got a pretty good team over there. Alright, so now we got 3 more arena tokens and 4 more of the Oracle Trial tokens. It's very cool. Next, we also got a reward for participating in the arena 20 times, it looks like. I don't know if I need to go claim my pieces before the end of the day or not. I'm not sure how that works. Did make it through round 1, strangely. Conundrum to do the next one or not. But we've got 3 arena tokens and 4 of the Oracle, or not Oracle, the other thing tokens. Gonna try it. We'll see if I get the things or if I don't. don't know. Dang, that was fast. It's now 2 a.m., so the end of this has arrived one way or another. We'll see if we get them or if we don't. And we got 3 arena coins for that. But we didn't get the trophies. So let's go back over to, oh, we got the daily sign-in. Oh, hey, look at that. We got Greed. 4-star nightmare guy. Cool. He's a nightmare cultist of the mage variety. True to his name, this wolfish demon siphons multiple souls at once, inflicting AoE and slow. He is something fancy. Alright, cool. Let's share that for sure. Claim our 50 diamonds. And then we click continue. He's very nice. X off of here. And then come over to events and see if, I don't know if we got him, if we didn't. I don't know how to tell. Get it sent to our mailbox. Duel of Champions event rewards. Dear Commander, the Duel of Champions event has ended. Your rewards have been issued as an attachment to this mail. So yes, we were sent them in the mail from that. What was that? We got 1 rare summoning crystal sent to our mail. So we did manage to make it. Very cool. Let's claim that. And that was definitely worthwhile. New skins. Supreme Sovereign Ingrid. And we could tap to view that, but let's instead not do that. And come over here and probably look at the events. Crossbow Jamboree event sign in. Let's get the 500 stamina. Did I want to do that? No. I did it because I'm a fool instead. Crossball sign in. We get an ancient summoning crystal and a frost keystone. Cool. Back over here. Now we have like 1 billion stamina to use, and I wasn't even considering what I was doing when I claimed that. Daily quests. We got log into the game, so you get 200 gold dragon tokens from that. Participate in the arena one time, because that counted for today. And we claim that for another 200 dragon tokens. Very nice. Well, alright. Let's have a look at this guy real fast. Hey, so close. We have 257,000 out of 300,000 that we need. May as well check out old Root over here. Let's see if he has anything fun. He doesn't. It's fine. Doesn't have to. It's okay. Come over here and set her for sale. Let's see though, what should I go sailing for? You know, the way I've been checking this is I've been going over the cook and going to the mystery reward and seeing which rares I need the most. Because those are the hardest thing to get. So we need the seashell and the birch sap. We have been sailing for the seashell, or for the birch sap a lot, so let's go for the other one, the seashell. Haven't been there in a while, let's go. Alright, got that underway, and that's good because it'll take time no matter what. Let's see, here we have 200 coins, 500 XP potions, 2 stamina, 1 auto fight chance, and 1 mithril. Alright, now I suppose I could do any number of things, but should I though? Because what I need to do is go to sleep, probably. Let's rewards disappear. I don't think I have any rewards in these. I think I claimed them. Okay. Definitely did claim the rewards in the Arrival of Heroes. And it looks like I claimed the rewards in the Vault and the Sands, so that's good. The only other thing I'm participating in is the Forgotten Palace. Currently winning doesn't mean I will. Don't know that there's anything else that is important to get done right now. I guess I can come claim these. Participate in the arena one time to get 5 auto fight chances. Sign in today and get 5,000 gold. That seems fine. Monthly, we've got participate in the arena 20 times and you get 500 arena coins. Cool. Did that. Get off of there. Let's see. Anything else? I have some guild quests to do. Guild daily sign in, and that gives us 20 guild coins, 20 guild activity, and 2,000 gold for that. Guild info has something. Oh yeah, okay. That's the Drake's Chasm. We can claim the chests here. This is the Nightmare 1 chest, and we have in it, ooh, nice, 1 5-star psychic power and 10,000 XP potions. That's not bad. Oh, chest 2, right, of course. 1 rare summon crystal and 30 more stamina. Well, that's something. That's not bad overall. So that was for the Nightmare 1 dragon. Get out of here. It occurs to me too, we've got the gallery because, okay, the Cursed Cult, we can get this thing, and we just unlocked HP plus 200 for all of the ones in that faction. It looks like that's all we have there. We have something in the player center. I think that's the one that opens up in a new window, and we have to click a daily lucky bundle, and then there's a number we can click on to show that we signed in that day, and you slowly build up points over time doing that. So, okay, got all that out of the way. Something in raids, but it's probably not anything of too much note. There's the faction trial. We can click on that and get our, that's 75 more stamina. I think I won't grab that quite yet. That'll be something for after I wake up. I don't know how to call it in the morning at this point, at 2 in the morning. But I think that's about enough for this, what I'm going to call night. It was a pleasure streaming with you all and chatting with you and all of those things. And if you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me so that you can turn on notifications and find out when I go live. Hopefully, I will be seeing you next time. Good one.